Sir, may I turn to the 6321 that speaks to the Guyana Technical Training College, Inc., the sum of $50 million. And I heard the Honorable Minister say that it is in the making. Could the Honorable Minister say where will this college be operating from? And if she can provide the rental cost for the building that they will be utilizing?
Honorable Minister.
This institute, which is new, or Cabinet recently approved it, will be based at Port Morant. And the facilities there. So the 50 million is like a startup for the college, and it's setting up the facilities, etc.
So would they be renting a building there at Port Morant?
Honorable Minister.
No, they would not be renting a building there. It would be part of, I believe it was raised by the Honorable Member Zulfikar Mustafa when he was speaking on the floor during the debate, that this is a brand new institute and that it would be close to the campus of the University of Guyana at Tane, I think Tane, Port Morant, huh? Yeah.
Youth Advisory Council, Minister, 75,000 was budgeted last year. They only spent 14.1. 75 million, they only spent $14.1 million. We are allocating another $75 million. Could you kindly say what are some of the programs we will see coming out of the Youth Advisory Council?
Honorable Minister.
These things, man, shit. You give me. I apologize for the delay in responding, Honorable Member. The program of the Youth Advisory Council relates to a number of activities in empowering youth. They, for example, will have countrywide exercises to showcase all the programs that are available to young people, either through PSM or other institutions, and to and that's one of the issues. They also will have a President's Youth Advisory Council plus government fair. They will have a country for labor, and so that's on the scholarships and youth. The other program is labor and youth, a countrywide exercise where Ministry of Labor is able to showcase all the programs. They have to offer the young people one such program, one such activity in all the regions. The larger regions may require geographic split and have more than one such PYAC plus government fair.
Sir, project code 1702300, Men on Mission program. Sir, last year the honorable member was kind enough to indicate that this is a new program and that they were putting the measures in place to ensure the structure is there for the expenditure of $500 million. And we see that the $500 million were all spent out. And this year, another sum of $500 million is budgeted, bringing the total for the program so far, $1 billion. Can the Honorable Minister indicate what is the structure that is now in place to ensure the proper spending of this money?
Honorable Minister.
The Honorable Member, there is a structure to the under the National Committee, which has been created, headed by the President, the committee chairperson, who I believe is the Chief of Staff, the Vice Chairman, Regional Committee Chairman from the 10 regions, secretaries, and they have a number of programs heads underneath. Strategic, Health, Admin, Business and Employment is the third one, Planning and Marketing, Education, Training, and Sports. So there is a structure. There is a national committee that meets, and they have in terms of last year, what their program was, and what they used the money for. We have a report on that. If you'd like me to share that, we can do that, of what they use the $500 million for, and their program this year for what they intend to use the $500 million for.
Thank you, Minister. Honorable Member, Mr. Maipol.
Yes, sir. Sir, the Honorable Minister was kind enough to say that she's willing to share the program for what the money was spent on last year. I would like to say that, yes, we would like a copy of that program, and if she is willing to also share the plan for this year's sum of $500 million.
Honourable Minister.
Yeah, but I also believe that these hearings are public and therefore I can read it out whilst you also get a copy. And so you have read about a number of prefab houses that were built to help with persons who are very poor and indigent. There were 50 of these built over in 2023. The supply of building materials to various regions to assist with, I'm sorry you don't like to hear this. You would like this to be surreptitiously shared around.
All right, Minister,
This is a
I'd
public
like to hear
document.
this. Please talk to me.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, this is a public document. Why I can't read it and only hand it out in here? Why the public can't know? The public needs to know that 50 houses were built, prefab houses, 2-bedroom each, to for people who were very poor and indigent. We saw photographs of this in the newspapers. We have supply of timber and materials that were given to regions 4 and 6 in a number of the projects that had to be done and the building of the different facilities. There was GDF officers, fallen heroes, assistance of 2 million, in terms of the support for the various families, in terms of assistance to those. We also had, and there's a breakdown of that as well, coming up to approximately $29 million with the assistance to the various families.